What happened inside the Ferrari box is incredible. No one expected it. Not the fans. Not the press. And apparently, not even Lewis Hamilton. Charles Leclerc has just made a statement so strong, so unexpected, that it has shaken the entire balance of Scuderia Ferrari. A phrase that made the blood run cold at the top of Maranello and that, according to internal sources, left Lewis completely speechless. There is talk of a clear break, of a decisive, almost brutal stance. Leclerc has said enough. Just follow the technical philosophy brought forward by Hamilton. Just compromise. Just sacrifice your driving style to adapt to a concept that, in his words, doesn't work. Leclerc has decided to go his own way. To take control. To develop, alone. And no, it's not a post-race outburst. It's not a hot-button statement. It's a calculated choice, developed in silence and then announced in front of the team's top brass, immediately after the Japanese GP. A race where Ferrari once again showed potential, but collected crumbs. Leclerc has asked for, or rather, imposed, a new direction in the development of the SF25. He has declared that he no longer intends to follow the inputs coming from Hamilton's pit side, and that from now on his car will be developed according to a completely different approach. Personalized. Exclusive. A position that has unleashed chaos. Because the Ferrari 2025 project was built, in large part, around Lewis Hamilton. His experience, his feedback, his technical vision. The plan was clear, to use his knowledge of Mercedes to finally give Maranello a winning car. And yet, the numbers speak for themselves. So far, the SF25 is a disappointment. Ferrari is only fourth in the Constructors' Championship. Hamilton has collected a 9th place as his best result in the race, and the only joy came from a sprint in China. Leclerc, on the other hand, has taken the car to the limit, even finishing 4th in Suzuka. Always ahead of his teammate, increasingly consistent, more incisive. And it was right there, in Japan, that everything exploded. On Saturday night, with the lights off, Charles sat down with Vasseur and the technicians. No intermediaries. No filters. Just him and his message: I no longer intend to develop my car the way Hamilton wants. My style is different. My needs are different. And I want a car built for me. From that moment on, Ferrari found itself at a crossroads. Two drivers. Two philosophies. Two completely opposite directions. And one team. There is already talk of a possible split of the SF25 project, with separate developments, divergent setups and internal management that promises to be complex, if not impossible. Because, let's face it, you don't win a world championship with two teams within one team. But the question everyone is asking is, why did Leclerc decide to break up now? The answer is simpler than it seems: frustration. After the Japanese GP, Charles spoke clearly. He said that the balance of the car was perfect, that they had worked well all weekend, but that the performance was not there. And that is the crucial point. When a driver says that the car drives well but does not go, it means only one thing: the problem is not him. It is the philosophy of the car. The concept. The technical direction. And that's where Hamilton comes in. Because until now, Ferrari has followed Hamilton. The engineers, the management, all hanging on his feedback. A justified respect, of course, but one that has obscured, at least according to Leclerc, his needs. His voice. Now everything changes. Charles wants a SF25 designed around him. A more aggressive, more reactive car that follows his vision. And he demands, not asks, that the team supports him. For Hamilton, this is a huge blow. He arrived in Maranello as the savior, the leader, the technical guide. But after only 3 races, he is being questioned. From within. From his teammate. Publicly. And beware, Lewis also hinted that something is wrong. After Suzuka he spoke about elements of the team that are not performing. A very heavy statement, especially for someone like him, accustomed to never expressing direct criticism. The risk is now real, a deep fracture in the heart of Ferrari. A division that, if not managed, could drag on for the entire season. With two drivers fighting on different philosophies, with divided engineers, wasted resources, and growing tensions. So the real question is, what will Ferrari do? Will it support Leclerc, rewarding his consistency and courage? Or will it try to protect Hamilton's political weight, avoiding a head-on collision? Vasseur is in a very delicate position. He must decide whether to join forces or let the two drivers develop in parallel. But be careful, the history of F1 teaches us that parallel developments rarely lead to success. They create confusion, waste, and above all, loss. And in the meantime, Red Bull and McLaren are flying. Verstappen is ready to dominate another season. And Ferrari finds itself arguing in the garage. If a balance is not found immediately, the risk is not only losing the championship. The risk is losing the drivers. Losing credibility. Losing the trust of the fans, who want only one thing, unity and results. For Leclerc, this is the chance of a lifetime. If his direction works, if the updates he asks for bring speed, then he will be the undisputed technical leader of Ferrari. But if he fails, it will be total chaos. Two disappointed drivers, a divided team and another season to forget. Now it's your turn. Was Leclerc right to rebel against the Hamilton project? Did Hamilton lose control of the team before it even really started? Can Ferrari survive with two projects in parallel, or is it heading towards self-destruction? Write in the comments, I want to read yours. Because this could be the most explosive twist of the season. Like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell. Thanks. See you next time.